Well, hello, BBs, and welcome to the live stream. It's been so long since we've done one of these. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. My God. But thank you all so much for joining me. I have definitely missed being in the loop, being here with you all. So thank you all so much. M. Johnson, if you're wondering what I'm doing during the countdown, just sitting here vibing, doing a little dancing, trying to hype myself up. But thank you all so much. Thanks everybody that's on the replay. I have been so behind in girl world lately. I figured we would just do a live stream today to try to catch up with everything. So welcome everybody. Just a few quick hellos. Sherry, thanks for being here, BB. And we've got Janie Bellinger in the house. We've got Rebecca Tracy. Good day, BB. We've got M. Johnson. Hello. Mr. Fizz Z. Welcome. Raven Moon. Good to see you, girls. Thank you all so much. Dino Love Bites. Thank you, BBs. All right. So today we're going to be catching up with Chantal. What's Amberlynn been doing? Where's she at? Whose feeder house could she possibly be? It's anybody's guess. But for today, we're going to check in with Chantal. I'm way behind the times on her latest scandals, so we're going to be watching, as always, Barbecue Chillin', so a big thank you to them. I will have their information in the description of the repost, so a thank you, and let's see what we're in for, shall we?
I got a $300 donation. Oh my gosh. What? Are you kidding? I'm going to cry. I saw, some haters leaving 60 cents, $1 to leave a nasty comment. And honestly, I appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly, every dollar adds up. So thank you very much. I hope whatever you got off your chest helps you out. No, I'm not. We're splitting. We're done. Salah is someday going to have another wife and kids. That's it. And
now, you know what? I'm just going to put this opinion out there because I know I've been seeing a lot of people saying, rule number 1, Chantal lies, all of that. For one, I think they're done. I think she's going to go back to Canada. Now, will she stay in Canada? Who's to say? But just with the few little parts that she's been admitting, and especially bringing up the whole, am I going to be, I've been questioning my faith, blah, blah, blah. To me, in my opinion, seems like I think this is real. Now, is it still a grift? Absolutely, of course.
I'm going to probably be alone with cats and Pete's forever. That's how it's probably going to go. No, you're allowed to fundraise for different things. You're allowed to fundraise for there's different things on there you can fundraise for. So, but I'm not taking out any of the money. You guys, I did the fundraiser instead of just regular PayPal so that you guys can see exactly how much I have. And if for some reason I ended up changing my mind, which we've already moved on and said that this is the best thing for us, culturally, it's just not going to work.
Also, just the fact that she has the absolute balls and audacity to do another fundraiser. After all that she's done and all of the different, problems she's had, here we are again. But it's probably just because she has no other choice, if I had to guess. Must really be desperate. Miscellaneous Cell, thanks for being here, BB. Yes, I missed the lives too. So we're going to try to do some more here coming up, but it's been almost 3 weeks, I think, since the last one. Matthew, thanks for being here, BB.
Yeah, they can report it, but I'm going to appeal that if they do. Claw and Order, he's not rich and he needs to have a life here. Making money here is not easy. So his money is going to be his money. My money will be my money. Yes, I will be establishing my life in Canada. Yes, I 100% will be okay with him getting away. His entire family, this culture, they want him to have a family, kids, and I don't, he's not even thinking about that right now. I want him to be happy, establish his life here. Honestly, Rosemary's, he's always said that. I don't think he really does, especially now, but maybe in the far future. I think if he stayed with me, I don't think it would cross his mind as much, but maybe, if he's going to be here, may as well have a family, I don't know. He has this big empty house, just for him. No, that's not how the culture is. It's pretty easy. Just divorce. There's no big legal ramifications. I would love to be there for Halloween, but I don't know. I'd have
Will she give us a house tour before she leaves? I mean, if she was smart, she would. It's not like it's going to really hurt anything. Is anybody going to hunt her down in Syria? I don't think so.
To raise a lot of money by then. We're not going to see other people. We're not thinking about that right now. Me, I'm not even thinking about that. Like, I'm pretty much asexual, like, at this point. Like, I don't care about, since my, like, just recently, I just don't even care about that at all. Like, I don't have any feelings. I just want to, like,
the fact that she's saying that she's asexual, especially after we know about what went on with her and Natter and how she was just really feeling herself and prancing around and doing this and that. I think that honestly kind of speaks for how much her and Sala were not exploring any kind of physical relationship. She probably basically had to like psychologically turn that part of her brain off just to survive. Because if she's trying to say she's asexual, after all of that, after everything we've seen, obviously we already know they weren't getting it on. But I think that just kind of solidifies it for me anyway.
Like, be left alone. Thanks, babe. Oops, I'm still calling him babe. It's gonna be so hard not to. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever. We're not separating because we don't like each other. We're separating because we love each other and want each other to have a happy life. That's why. So if I don't make the 10,000, I'm going to plan to leave whenever I can save the rest. Yeah, we do have a strong connection physically, but hi, Barb. For me, like to be with anyone else, I don't even have the feeling
Big
to.
Rud,
like,
thanks for being here, BB.
Do you know what I mean? I'm taking juice, but it's going to be so nerve-wracking. I have to sedate her. Now, here's the thing. I cannot stay with my family. My mom, I don't have a big family. I have my mom. Everyone knows her address. I'm not staying there. My aunt has a small one-bedroom apartment out of a house. There's no room. I don't want to stay there.
Who wants to guess that she's not staying with family, not because of the doxing, because they probably are like, hell no, you're not coming here. That would be my guess.
People know where she lives. And my uncle's not even in Canada right now. And he lives in the country, so I can't stay there. But I'll have to maybe stay in a hotel. I have to try to get an apartment. You feel bad for Scylla? Don't. He's not sad. Barbara?
Hell no. Scylla's probably like, yes, finally, this bitch is gone. This bitch is out of my hair. I mean, he didn't want her to go to Syria to begin with, so yeah, it's kind of obvious. Matthew, she's pansexual. She and Dee Dee were sleeping together. Well, you know, I never like to speculate on somebody else's sexuality, but to say that she's pansexual, I don't think that's accurate. I think the only reason that she ever did anything with Dee Dee was just because she thought that that was going to be enough to win the favor of Natter. You know, it was for his enjoyment to, you know, wanted to do that. Dinah Love Bites, they're separating because his family hates her and she wants to rot on the couch and eat fast food. 100%. Yeah, I don't think that they are getting along with each other either. And I think Sala is finally seeing the writing on the wall that this isn't going to work out the way he thought it was. He's not going to Canada often he was. He met her, so probably finally said, you know what, this shit is not worth it. And you know she doesn't want to be roughing it in Syria. So Janie, she's acting like she made all these decisions for herself, which she clearly didn't. Right. Yeah, well, just like she was the one to break up with BB, right?
He's doing better here than Kuwait. He's doing a lot better. He's doing well here. Don't worry. You don't have to feel bad. What the hell? No way. Carefree. What?
$500 donation.
You got to be kidding me. OMG. I'm like gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would never like ask for all these donations, get all your hopes up, and then just dip. Like, you know, no, it's just there. You know, it seems sudden, but like I said, like
what? That's 100% your MO, you freaking idiot. What do you mean?
It's like, no, I would never be this honest. It's got to be like a grift for, you know, like a kitten or a disabled child. This isn't my normal. What do you mean?
We've been behind the scenes, like, I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Behind the scenes, I don't really, not public about our relationship, but culturally we're just so different. But we still have love for each other, but it's just, that's why we're doing this, so that we can both have better lives. We're just not compatible that way. Wait, Nashies are back? You got to be kidding, Sarah. Everyone go spam Burger King on Twitter and tell them I'm coming back to Canada. I used to get like 3 of them a day. No. If I go to Canada and for some reason I don't make enough to live, I'll have to get a job, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she's just so entitled. And I've said this about her and Amber. It's like they just don't even live in actual reality anymore. It's like normal behavior.
Like, oh yeah, well, everybody just needs to like send me their money.
It's like you understand that you're not entitled to that, right? Like, most people would be probably pretty ashamed to be coming online and begging their audience, who they bitch at every other day, to help them, live. But not these girls. Dino lies. Ah, yes, fundraising for an irresponsible and horrible woman so she can go back home and eat fast food. F charities. This is where we should be throwing our money at. Right. But people are. You saw somebody just gave her $500 and she was talking about, $300 before that. It's like, will it be worth it to see her back in Canada and the normal shit show? Maybe. But it's going to be the same, shit. So Squigs, thanks for being here, BB. And I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody that's been over in the Discord. I really love having that little one-on-one with everybody. So thank you, everybody that's been chatting it up over there.
I'll have to try. I'll have to change my whole identity and try to get a job. I'll have to go to the courthouse, change my legal name. It's going to be a pain. It is sad, but at the same time, we both think it's necessary. I brought it up because, I just don't think it's going to work for me to be here. I don't feel bad that Salah will have to live in Syria because he wants to live here. Has a pretty comfortable life here. He has a lot of family, a lot of friends here. He has a car. He has a whole house.
If he wants to live there, then why wasn't he living there before? And I saw where she tried to make it seem like, oh no, he didn't have to leave Syria. It's like, oh, okay. Or he didn't have to leave Kuwait. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Most people would volunteer to go to a war-torn, impoverished country that they had fled at one point. But yeah, okay.
As other things going on. No, my debts are not done. I had to extend the bankruptcy and I still have a ton of tax debt. So Salah wants kids. He did, and then he met me, and maybe he was just trying to make me feel better about myself by saying no. But I think in the future, if that's what he wants, I just want him to be he's still our friend, yeah. I just want him to be happy. Will you ever date another Westerner? Probably not, Aeon. No, we don't have post divorce money in our contract. It won't really hit me till I'm back in Canada. Yeah, it won't, because at one time in the past, that was my life, and that was my home was Canada, the villa with Pete. But for 3 years, I've been a completely different life. Nothing changes. If nothing changes, we're just going to keep looping, because I'm okay for a while, and then I just get really, yeah, maybe he can visit one day. I'll miss the affection and everything like that, obviously. I could never picture myself with anyone else. Bally, I don't think he would ever want me to take off the hijab and still be married to me, right, babe?
Oh my God. So Barbecue Chillin' said that hijab is coming off for sure. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what she's got going on under there. I mean, will she just put a wig on? I don't know. Squigs gifted a Ragebone membership. Thank you, BB, so much. So looks, we've got Mother of Dragons. Welcome to the Skeleton Society. And yeah, I saw Raven Moon. You asked about Discord. It's for everybody that's members of the Skeleton Society. So there's a post, if you're a member, gives you instructions on how to join. So hope to see anybody over there that wants to add it up with us. And we've been sharing pictures of cats and puppies, just all the good stuff. Bebop, thanks for being here, BB. Mellow Maggots, hello.
I think that's non-negotiable. Hijabi. Lazim. No, it's not, Tanya. Don't. The Nashi at Burger King? No, it's not. Can someone verify that? Don't even say this. What? Oh, sorry. Oh my God, the Nashi. I gotta look. Salah. Go on BurgerKing.ca and check if the Nashi is there, please. This is an emergency broadcast.
Oh God.
Nashi. It's a Nashi. It's a Nashi. Yeah, but it's a limited edition. Okay, is there really a Nashi? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Now I gotta get back ASAP. Oh no. Yeah. I will roll down a hill. It's mutual, but I brought it up because
Her personal safety, sanity, health, none of that was worth it. Nashville chicken sandwich, I gotta get back.
well, I wanted to go back to Canada basically. And I want us both to be happy. He knows I'm not 100% happy. He wants me to live my life. I'm saying it now for every haters. If you will try to dig and be desperate for content, you will get nothing but spit on your face. So don't bother yourself, losers. Same here. I will never talk bad about Salah. He's never abused me, nothing like that. So there's no need to out him for anything. Anything that happens.
Yeah, just wait till she pisses him off. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't know that I would necessarily trust Salah. Do you think he's going to do a tell-all? I mean, if he was smart and wanted to make a little cha-ching, he would. So I guess we'll see.
Between us in our relationship, anything else than what you guys already know has completely stayed between us. And there's a whole lot that's gone on, of course. Don't forget about us, Salah. This is sad. I think people are going to really miss you, Salah. I don't care. I'm still going to call you Bay anyways. I won't forget you guys. I want to stay in Syria. So happy to be in my home. Even in Kuwait, he would always talk about his home, his family home, his home here, his family here. So, I mean, I feel blessed that I got to see that. And I got to meet a lot of wonderful people here who didn't judge me. No, I don't think Salah, he'll be fine without a cat. Bye, everybody. Good night. Hey, guys.
All right. So then apparently after that, she deleted her PayPal fundraiser because a couple of hateful weirdo hags. I really wish somebody in her chat would pop up with hateful weirdo hag. We're obsessed, leaving hateful public comments over and over, and I'm tired of seeing their ugly faces donating $1. So if you want to help, you can just send to my PayPal. What a shock. So the transparency of who's donating what, obviously that didn't last long. So, all right, let's get rid of this one and see what I've got next on the block here. So the next one is where she is selling her wedding ring and she wants to take off the hijab. Mm-hmm. Again, everybody that's seen these already, I appreciate you sticking with me. I've been really behind on the latest updates here.
Jan, I just got home from being out literally all day.
Lucia, thanks for being here, BB.
I like amicable separation as well. But it is hard, I'm not going to lie. Obviously. Because we're not separating because we don't love each other. It's because, I'm very conflicted. Like, I wanted to come on here and talk about my feelings, but I don't want to talk if it's going to lag. I don't need to do a visa run here. He can infinitely renew my visa. I don't have to leave. And furthermore, I wouldn't have to do a visa run until like November. He's not planning on remarrying anybody, but I mean, obviously if we separate, like why would he just stay single? Like that would be dumb. Like so I have mixed feelings and I'm still moving. I'm not changing my mind because like, yeah, I'm just not built to stay here permanently. He and I we're good. And if anything, we're more affectionate with each other, knowing that we're going to be separating. It's weird. It's like not something we really want to do, but I feel like I have to, I'm handling it well. Yesterday I was, but now I'm not. I'm not that good. Yeah, I had a really nice time with him tonight. And we went to a gathering and it was like the women, I was with a lot of women, some family members, and they were telling me that they know, apparently there's like a couple family members in the family that they, there's just like a lot of, I don't feel like I fit into the culture because like, I'm just not like traditional, but they made me feel a bit better because like I talked about.
That's like the understatement of a century.
I don't feel like I fit in here because I don't fit in with the culture.
Well, no shit. And that's what everybody tried to freaking tell you. You're like the opposite of a trad wife in every possible way.
My insecurities about like being older, not having children. And there was one lady that was there. She's so nice. She has a really good career. She's never married, never had kids, just never wanted to. And then there's her sister who is the second wife. And I'm not going to lie, like I've actually thought about that before. And I'm like, what could I live with another woman being intimate with my husband? Like,
Hell no. She hates other women and she would be instantly jealous and cause all sorts of problems. And then, you know, damn well, Sala would be like, well, I got this other woman over here that is what I want. Why the hell would I keep this balloon animal hippo here? That was the weirdest possible insult I've ever come up with. I'm delirious.
why would I put myself through that when there's like a million other dudes in the sea? Like, no, like, why would I, you know? It's not like culturally, like, I'm not downing it because that's so normal for them. And for me, like, I could never in a million years, never. No, not her sister. No, her sister is married and she's the second wife to somebody else. Like, there's another person, not in the family. It's not my culture, I know. But my husband isn't that culture. That's the problem. And then I get mad. The family we hang out with are so welcoming and so loving and so never talk personal about that. But there's people, I feel like he's pressured to, like, he's like, most people in my family want me to have kids, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and then I get mad and defensive and I say things I shouldn't say, like, you know, well, women are not just baby make machines, you know, there's a lot more to a woman than, you know.
Miscellaneous cell. She fits in with the yeasty fupa culture. Oh my god. Gross. Is there like a monthly meeting that I'm unaware of that these people are meeting? And gross. I feel like if that was really a thing, there'd be like a new form of super yeast that would develop. Ew. Why?
I don't want kids. Even if I could, no. I was picturing, like, you know how you picture your future? I could never picture it. I just can't. Like, I want to throw up right now. I just want to throw up. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I've been through so much, you know? Like, it's like when you love somebody and you don't want to give up, but you know that there's, like, no choice. Because, like, you can't. You just can't. Like, I don't know.
No, bitch. No. She knew damn well what this marriage was, even though to everybody else, she wanted to pretend like it was real and she was so in love. I think the only reason that she's getting emotional right here is because she's having to basically admit to her audience that it didn't work, just like everybody tried to tell her it wouldn't. So to me, that is the only reason that she has any kind of emotional response here.
Like, I can't force myself anymore. I want to spend a bit more time here until I'm ready to go to Canada. But, like, to live here, there's just, like, I feel like there's so much I have to do with my life, and I can't do that being stuck and not being true to who I am, you know? And I know people, like, think that we don't really love each other, we have a sham marriage, and you're all fucking wrong. I do really love him, and I care about him. But just, like, the thought of, like, you know, moving on and someone else eventually moving in pisses me off. I have enough for a ticket to Canada. Yes, and maybe a little bit more. It depends how much the ticket is. But I'm not going until I'm completely have enough to go. Is he fighting for you? Yeah, like, doesn't want me to go. And being, like, the longer I'm here, the more we're, like, affectionate. It's hard. He wants a traditional Muslim life and don't want to be a traditional. Yeah. No, Tracy, he would never. I every day I say that, like,
He doesn't want me to go.
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? He told you not to come to Syria and you went anyway. Again, I get why she's trying to save face, but at the same time, it's like, who do you think you're fooling, woman? Nobody believes you.
are you gonna have another wife and kid? And he's like, I'm not even thinking of that. But when we were in Kuwait, there came a point where, you know, he wanted to, like, you know, like, because, like, deep down, I didn't want to admit this to everybody, but I want to, like, go home eventually. And I wanted him to come with me. I want to see what he's going to say, YouTube lover, you know, like, I want to. And then he basically just, like, now that he's here, he's so different. He's more family, like, he has more family. Like, doesn't have many family members in Kuwait compared to here.
she's not able to isolate him the way she was when they were in Kuwait and he basically had no one else. Like, he has other people to give his attention to. That's kind of how I'm taking that. Miscellaneous cell. Life is hard in Syria because they live with relatives and she can't hide in bees all day. Exactly. And she actually has to get up out of the house, go do shit. She's responsible for more chores. They have people coming in and out of their home where she has to be the host. So yeah, it's a lot of effort that she does not want to put forth.
I'll be okay. I'm just emotional. Like, it's harder than I thought. Like, I think I was so optimistic and happy about it yesterday because I'm trying to protect myself. Like, I want to feel happy. I don't want to feel sad. Okay, if there's any reason to go back, internet. The thing is, do my job. Like, I can't do my job properly here. I'm selling my wedding ring. I can use the money, and I'm not going to wear it if I'm not here. My job is to clean and cook. The problem is, hey, Leanne, whenever you have guests, you have to make them coffee or drinks. You have to clean your house anyways. I'm going to have to do that no matter where I am.
So exactly what I just said. She doesn't want to be the host. She doesn't want to pretend like she's this helpful person. Like, she, like everybody's saying, wants to just be lazy, seal, do what she wants to do. I mean, granted, it is a much more, it's a harder life where she's at. You know, she doesn't have all these modern conveniences. So in some respects, I can kind of say, okay, I get it, but her ass is the one that had to scurry on over there. So
I'm like, well, if in the future, in like a year or two, you don't want to live here, maybe you can come to Canada. And he's flat out like, if you ever remove your hijab, if you ever go back to your old ways, it's over. So like, for me, if he's not going to like who I am, he's going to be grossed out. Like, I'm not myself. I'm not myself. But then I think, is being crude really all that? Should I be crude at my age? My old self is fighting my new self exactly every effing day. I'm temporarily okay. Like, today we went out, we had a really nice time. That makes me happy. That makes me forget about things. I feel like part of the family. These people are so nice. They're always asking me, like, do you feel welcome? Happy. You're part of the family. Yeah.
they're probably always asking her that because she's always sitting in the corner like a lump, just pouting like, hey, are you okay? Are you happy? Are we doing enough for you?
We want to have fun. What I picture is going home, Villa 2.0 with Pete, a new exciting beginning. Really pray to Allah. Yes. If I wanted to stay and change my mind, Salah would be happy with that. He would, you know. So it's me that wants to leave. A payment plan for my debts, kinda, but it's kind of on hold because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Talk about moving in with another man? No, I won't. Well, I even told him that might be the plan. So he has a bit of a different attitude when it comes to Pete's because I miss my old content. And then having a husband, a protector, because he really does. I feel safe with him. He does a lot for me.
Catty Kitty, welcome, BB. Thanks for being here.
Needs now. He's used to my whiny ass. You know, I know he loves me, and I do love him. I care about him, but I don't know. I sabotage myself. I feel like I'm not right for him. Like, I make that decision for him just because he gets some people in his family who are really, you know, traditional and like, we want you to have kids. We want you to have kids. Like, it's the only thing in life or what? Oh, God. It's just so hard to picture my life like different without him, you know? But like, to stay for those reasons, just because you're comfortable and you don't want to be uncomfortable. So weird. Not good. It's 12/12. Yes, I haven't.
God, this little fake active thing. I'm so sad. I'm going to miss my very real husband that we were so in love and had sex all the time. Like, okay. Catty Kitty, thank you so much for the super sticker, BB. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, BB. Let's see who else we got here. Dinah Love Bites. I thought this the other day. Salah is lucky his perfume business was fake because imagine having a perfume business and your wife smells like foodie. 0 buyers in an instant. Well, especially if he's trying to do some in-person sales, you know? They get one whiff and they're like, damn, bitch, you can't even make your own wife smell good? What is your perfumes even doing for the world?
With him a lot. Like, I'm dependent on, like, his touch, him, you know? Not have that sucks. No, if I...
What am I going to do without this man to tweak my cheeks like a hamster every day?
God.
I'm not going to run back here. Well, with my fundraiser gone, I really just, that's another thing I don't understand. I don't understand why people just don't leave me the F alone. You should have seen the hateful hags leaving hateful comments. One's name was Michelle Pig, Pigg, and she looked like Tree Lady 5.0. She was like, this was her profile picture.
Okay, that might be one of the only funny things we're going to see today. So we need to really enjoy this still frame right now. My God. The crossing of the eyes, the pointing of the nostrils, the mouth. Who's even the tree lady? I really don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, Bebop. Unreal, her putting down others. Right. Well, remember, she is more attractive than 90% of YouTube. So let's all just take that in mind, take ourselves down a notch, that we cannot be as attractive and happy as this person. Miscellaneous cell. She looks like she crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Oh my God. She looks like something right here. I don't know if it's like a gargoyle or you know who she always reminds me of is the person that if anybody's seen the movie The Labyrinth, the trash lady, that's who she reminds me of. Adam Stanley, thanks for being here, BB.
Salah's messaging me. Yeah, I'm sure in your effing dreams when you astral project at night, you friggin' psycho. Sending $1 to just leave hate. Get a life. That was her name, and she was calling me a pig. Oh my gosh, I cannot live with bad internet. I have to turn my camera off because if I turn it on, it will probably. Let's see if turning it off helps. Maybe I'll just set up a fundraiser again, or maybe I'll just take what I have and save the rest. I'm not flying back without a place to go. I can't stay with my family. My family will not give me money. I don't want to ask my family for money since they won't anyways. Yeah, I know people are like, oh, well, you can't be transparent whenever you, those people are not even donating, one, but two, you can still be transparent with just normal PayPal donations. You just show how much you got. That's it. I don't want to just live with anybody. I'm just going to save. I'm going to from the get-go, I was like, I'm only going to go back when I'm comfortable and ready to go. Like when I have enough money. Hello? You brought me something.
Your foot on your foot.
Oh my gosh. Now it's going to be harder to leave.
You brought me food. Now I really love you.
Why are people freaking out just because I call him babe? I've said a million times, we love each other, but yes, we're separated. I guess technically, we're not separated yet. We're separating like when I leave. Like, while I'm here, if for some reason I didn't end up moving, I 100% would give every penny back to everybody. So,
if you believe that, well, I mean, people are giving her money, so.
Yes, you will get refunds if I don't go to Canada. So I just want you to know that no matter how loving we are towards each other, we have feelings. We still love each other a lot. So I'm still.
They were always so in love. It's so easy to tell. It's like, wow, I've never experienced love like this, Sala. Thank you so much. And Jojo just joined the Skeleton Society. Thank you, BB, and welcome, welcome. We rise, we rot, we rage. And Sherry just gifted 10 Rage Bone memberships. Thank you, BB, so much. So looks like we've got Loose Cannon, Moon Pie, Enos, Constant Mika. Welcome, welcome. We've got Rio Madre, Cheryl Steeler, Sherry Steeler Girl. Pat. Thank you, Sherry, so much. Oh, and Movers R Us, Puggy, and Kazaya. Welcome everybody to the Skeleton Society. And again, thank you, Sherry. That is so generous of you. Appreciate it.
Go home to Canada. That's, Okay, we're not separated yet, okay? I said we are separating. So when I move, it's going to be a different story, okay? Right now, we're still babe. Good night, babe. Do you want me to shut the lights off, babe? Okay, what doesn't make sense? I will be glad to explain it to you, but I can't make you understand.
Bebop, their funky nicknames doesn't prove love. Yeah, honestly, if anything, it just embodies that old, stereotype where they're like, babe, I love you, babe. I love you too, babe.
babe, hey babe. So yeah, it's freaking stupid. Jojo, hello BB. Thanks so much for joining the membership and welcome.
Understand something. Love doesn't always win. Yeah.
Sorry for the quick pause. As Amber Lynn would say, sometimes love just isn't enough.
Well, you know, eventually Salah was more than welcome to come to Canada, but he doesn't want to, right? Like, especially, you know, let's say you went back to where you're from. You have all your family you haven't seen in forever, warm and welcoming you. So many family members, old friends. You have a house to it's your house. You have everything. You have your house. You have, you know, your whole life. You would probably feel the same. And then, you know, he sees the culture shock I go through, and then he would have to go through that going to Canada. It would be so lonely for him. It would be so weird. So, bye.
Selling my ring today. God, what's up with her face? Jesus. I hate when she wears these. It's like the Stingray nun. I don't understand what's happening. But why are her eyes like that? Like this is like cheeseburger eye times 10. Like was it she crying? Like I don't understand. CPAP mask mark still on her face.
Hey, Laura, you're off? That's awesome. Hey, Barb Bear. Look at my baby tooth. Yeah, I'm selling my ring today. 5 grams of 21 karat gold.
Rebecca Tracy. She looks like a sugar glider in flight. What's funny is I used to know some people that I was friends with that had a sugar glider, and she absolutely does look like that.
Was it 21 or 24 karat? There's a store. No, not online. It's being sold at a place here, a gold place. Cash for gold. Honestly, right now the super chats are the way to go. I'm appealing. I'm looking into my PayPal being reinstated, but they just asked me for information. Some gargoyle reported it. Get a life. Anyway, who cares? Super chats, I guess. Starbucks. Pumpkin.
Not her calling someone else a gargoyle. Jesus. Dinah Love Bites. My gut tells me Salah got involved in some sketchy things. He had no money that not that long ago, and now he can rebuild a home, live on his own, and have investments she won't talk about. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. And obviously, there's not a whole lot of structure right now in Syria, so it's really hard to say, what they could be involved with over there.
Actually, if I can get home by then, but I would take a miracle. I feel better though. I feel like I want to go now. Maybe I could do like a 12-hour fundraising live stream for super chats. I'd like to have Pete as a roommate, but I think he's apprehensive. I said I know I changed my mind a lot, but no, he said it's because he's not he's not financially stable. No, nobody has to pay anybody's spouse support. It's not like that. Completely just go and divorce. That's it. I don't think I have to be there at all for the divorce. But you can take care of it all. So what happened with Andrew?
Sounds like a real official marriage, which again, who knows? I have no knowledge of how things work over there, but you don't have to be there for your own divorce. Cool.
Anyways, I had my Instagram notifications on and we were cuddling here on the couch. Oh no, is someone here? The minute I got off my live, or even I think I was on my live announcing we were separating, Anime messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, so sorry to hear about your separation, but does that mean we can? And there was a picture of him. And Salah saw that. And he was like,
She's just so eager to make herself seem like desirable. Like, bitch, nobody wants you. Nobody wanted you when you were in Canada. You were desperate as hell. Like, you're not fooling anybody, okay? Pumpkin Princess, thanks for being here, BB.
freaking out. So he's like, you block him. I thought you blocked him. Anime looks like a white nattered, kind of, but not with jack teeth, but like a lot.
Barbecue Chilla said she likes him. Well, yeah, if he looks like Natter, who she said was like the hottest man on earth, like she wants that.
So don't worry. What's with my hijab? Where's my face on? I'm fat as fuck.
Miscellaneous cell. I saw that, but I wasn't sure if like if I was just like seeing things, but yeah, let's
I'm fat.
see. Oh shoot. Let's see if I can get back to it. My god, if I can figure out how to work my life. What's funny is how far down she put it then after she did that. I think this is.
It's like you blocked him. I thought you blocked him.
Oh my god.
It's like you blocked him.
Slow motion it. All right. Let's see. Playback speed. I know what to do. Let's see if this does it.
You blocked him.
Where's the widow's peak? Well. Didn't she try to say that she had like a full-on ponytail? But God, just this angle right here, her eyes, the look on her face. And then she, I think she then realized what she did, because look how far then she puts it. It's like touching her eyebrows after this.
Like a white nattered kind of, but not with jack teeth, but like a lot. So don't worry. It's my hijab.
The way she just raised her eyebrows and was like, "What's up with my hijab?" Like, wow.
Where's my face on? I'm fat. I don't know what I'm gonna do about religious wise. I mean, obviously, I still believe. Like, I still have faith. That's not gonna go away.
Nicole, why? Thanks for being here, BB.
So, but I believe you can still be Muslim without the hijab.
God, just this over here, it kills me. Sorry to hit the mic. To me though, her face looks like she was like bawling her eyes out. Like, I've had those days where you wake up, your shit's all puffed out. Like, this is not her normal puffiness. So Mellow Maggots, just one big eyelid now. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. For me, I believe in God, okay? But the restrictions of religion are where I'm a little bit conflicted, to be honest. But I believe in God. I do. One God. Don't discuss it while you're there. Yeah, I'm just basically, on my own journey with that. As much as Salah says, I told you 1,000,000 times, I'm not focusing on that. I'm just focusing on myself and life here. And I said, but if he does get a family, I don't know. I don't think he would forget me. I don't know when I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave as soon as possible. But
Miscellaneous cell.
People, I understand, like, I might have enough money for the flight now. But then what? I can't stay with my family. People say you're home paid for when flying into Beirut when you arrived. What? I don't understand. You mean I already have a return? What?
My God, the zoom in on the freaking eyelid. I can't take it.
Do you mean like I have a return ticket? No, doesn't make any sense. I flew into Beirut on a one-way. Yes.
Now, I don't know what they're talking about there with her having a return ticket. Does anybody know about that? Because I obviously have been completely out of the loop. How would somebody even know that? I don't know, but I want to watch this zoom in one more time.
Do you mean like I have a return ticket? No, doesn't make any sense. I flew into Beirut on a one-way. Yes, and I can prove that. I don't feel like I should have to, but I mean, it should say one way, right? Yeah, they spread lies without any proof of anything, and then people say I'm a liar. Like, the irony in that is literally everything they say is a lie to their audience. No, I'm not staying here. We didn't break up and then I decided to leave. We're breaking up because I'm deciding to leave. See you guys later, okay?
That makes literally no sense. But okay, whatever. I have a feeling this story is going to keep changing progressively as time goes on. Who knows? Later on down the road, she might be like, "You guys don't know what I was going through living there." Ugh. Like, Jesus.
Bye.
All right. So next on the chopping block, we've got.
I have a GoFundMe now.
So, all right. Let's see what we've got for today. Miscellaneous. Isn't this the third solid divorce arc already? Yeah, I think so. Well, so what would be the first? The whole Kybella? My husband. Though, did she even talk about? Well, yeah, I guess she did. She was like, "It's over. You guys are all happy. Best day of your lives." Whatever the hell she was saying. Mellow Maggot. It does make sense to have a return ticket. Fat Cow explained it well. Not me. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mellow Maggot, but again, how would people know? That's what I'm not understanding. Janie, can she easily just get back into Canada like that? And doesn't she owe like a bunch of taxes? Yeah, I think just because she still has her citizenship, it's not like they're checking at the border, what her financial status is. Now, will she be able to get any kind of financing, any kind of credit? No. And who knows what type of consequences if, say, they've got some kind of penalty as far as, oh, well, they're going to put a lien on her, but she doesn't own anything. So who knows? But I know at least in the States, you can have criminal charges for not filing taxes. So I don't know if she just owes money or what the situation is with that. Bebop, look at this post. So demure. What a cutie. You know what?
Hello, guys. Hold on. Oh, my GoFundMe. It's pinned. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. I must say hi first. The filters are on. Yes. What am I going to miss the most? Honestly, the people. I want to cry thinking about it. Like, it's.
Wow, look at this lipstick. She's really showing out today. Shoot. Matthew, I love when Arby says husband like Foodie. My husband! Yeah, that was like, honestly, one of the best moments in Girl World, in my opinion, where she just had that just moment of pure everything culminating into that one moment where we're like, oh, your fake husband is literally cheating on you with one of your beezers, and it's like been revealed to be the most disgusting shit possible. Like, that was honestly peak for me.
Really nice. Like, I'm getting used to having people around. I like making people happy. I've realized that. So when I do go to Canada and inshallah I get my Villa 2.0, I will be sure to stock the fridge with lots of drinks and snacks and stuff like that, because I might have people over. Probably not. I don't know too many people in Canada. I can't stay on late tonight, guys, because I want to watch a movie with Salah, and then tomorrow we got to be up once a week. What time are we going tomorrow? We got invited to dinner, so we're gonna go have dinner. I'm gonna see Sasa. And I'm very excited about that, actually. Do I like being a married woman or unmarried? I'm not going to lie and say I don't enjoy it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We're separating, but still going out to dinner. Yeah, I mean, we have to live together till I leave, right? So, and regardless, his family and friends and everybody he knows here, they love having us around. So, I was looking at villas online or like apartments, and, they're so expensive now, man. But like a 3-bedroom will run you almost $3,000 a month. This Becca, I'm being 100% honest. I don't know what you don't think I'm being honest about, but I don't know. I mean,
a liar says they're not a liar. Wow, who could have guessed that? Jojo, if my kids knew I've fallen deep into the Girl World rabbit hole, they'd think I've gone mad. That's why we all need each other, BB. Because trying to explain this whole subgenre of YouTube, people look at you like you're out of your mind. So that's why we all have each other to talk, discuss, laugh at these idiots. Community, feels good.
And I'm moving. Well, the priority is not a car right away. I'm going to get there and then be settled with a place and then maybe we can fundraise these for some towards a car. I don't know, do like 24-hour streams. So I'll live stream until I get a car. You guys can also, but the GoFundMe is not for Pete's, it's for me. It clearly says right on the GoFundMe. And honestly, Strawberries, people who would report somebody to welfare are just the lowest scum at the, like garbage juice at the bottom of a garbage bin. That's those people.
It's kind of rich that she would say that. Not that I'm saying she's wrong. Like, obviously poor people are not the enemy. It's the corporations. But she's the one that threatened to call CPS on someone. So let's all just keep that in mind as she's talking about, human garbage.
Quite frankly. Yola 2.0. Inshallah, we'll see. There's people like doing everything they can to stop making this happen. I don't know. It's so weird. Anyway, so I have a GoFundMe. I don't have PayPal right now. My bad. You're not allowed to use it here. So don't send anything to that. They didn't close my account. I talked to a rep from there. They just said from now on, don't use it while you're there. So that's it. So we're good to go. Hey, Sippy. So yeah, I had, Pete set up a GoFundMe on my behalf, which is totally legal. I just can't handle the funds while I'm here because of sanctions and stuff. So he did it for me. He's not getting any of the money. It's my bank account that's on the GoFundMe. So no, I'm allowed to keep the money from PayPal. I just can't use it anymore for while I'm here. So I won't. So GoFundMe on behalf of somebody else fundraising for me. It's just to help, with travel, get me home, get set up from scratch. So I don't have much in the GoFundMe. It's Pete's. That's who James Lucas is. There's no way to hide the name. Bistec, I don't think it's like any of your business. My bankruptcy, no offense. There's thank you. Just to let you know.
No offense. Who just called her Smugettes from Smugville? Yeah, her and Amberlyn both. I'll never understand where they generate all this audacity. Like, just knowing what their lives are like, it's like, is it just a delusion? I don't get it. I really don't know.
Rose are letting me keep the PayPal money. I was talking to like somebody from PayPal and they emailed me like an actual rep, like with a name, not just a bot. And they were like, well, we have to investigate this, for everyone's protection. If they dox you, just let it be. Yeah. Because, I don't know. It's just that the landlord didn't want to deal with that mess. And I felt like he wanted me out. So I took I was preemptive about it. And I was like, you know what? I don't like your attitude with me. I'm just going to leave. Because he was like, oh, people are saying that you were messy in Ottawa. I was like, dude, that was like 3 years ago. Or more. Like, whose house doesn't get messy once in a while? I don't know. So whatever. Yeah, he wasn't the nicest guy, honestly. He was like neurotic about everything. And I don't want to live in a place where the landlord lives in the building. Oh, no way. Yeah, I think right now, Aftil, that it's not too bad. I hope that the flights will stay cheap because then I can use some of the money I have for non-flight purposes. I need a lot of stuff. I have nothing. I need to go to a Goodwill, get plates. Actually, the stuff I had before, because I didn't think I was going back to Canada, I had my aunt donate. So, better off, though. We can go back to the Goodwill. Did I tell you that my aunt was... Oh, no, I can't go to that. I really don't think I'm going to live in Cornwall. I understand people feeling better about donating once I'm there, but like I need money to go and set up a new life. And that's fine. Like whatever I make, I'm grateful for. And I'm going to just try my best to, maybe I could go in like a few months, but not a year, but like definitely, I have some things I have to pay and stuff the next couple months. So the GoFundMe funds will stay there completely. The PayPal.
She's just really hoping that she can guilt her audience into, covering her life. And that's the plan. She's going to make it seem like, well, maybe. Yeah, I think we all understand that she wants to be home by Halloween for the festivities of Halloween, Christmas.
Oh, I transferred to the bank because I can't use it here. And from now on, but I'm happy they're letting me. So if anybody has $7,000 laying around they want to help out with. Imagine. Any millionaires that watch me? I'll unprivate my old videos. Yeah, I won't have a car for a little while, but that's okay. Maybe I'll have enough. Oh, I think I'll probably rent a car for a couple weeks so that I can move.
Mellow Maggot, she won't be grateful. It'll never be enough. No. She was already set up in Canada, and we saw how that worked out. She is miserable no matter where she's at. So she can't escape herself.
And then once I'm moved in, I don't have to worry about that as bad. Anyways, I need to watch a movie. Anna, I don't know what part of the sentence, if you don't have money, you don't have to donate. You don't get. So why is it always the people who don't give anything who complain? You're not giving anything, problem solved. Like, who cares? Right? No, I'm serious. Like, why do you care if you're not giving? Who cares? I'm not taking any of your money. And I'm sure I won't raise that much, so I'm sure I will be putting some of my own money in it. It will just take me longer to get home, that's all.
Jojo, one day she won't be so clever with her words. It'll all come crashing down, hopefully. Well, to be fair, she kind of has had her shit crash down on her like 50 times, and she just rises through the ashes once again. Because, I don't know, I keep watching because of the dumpster fire. I think that's what a lot of people think. Like, well, see how this one's gonna go, you know? Janie looks like she's wearing a chain link. Yeah, she is the knight of the round table. Oh my.
If you make 200 a day, it will take about 6 weeks to save 8K. That's it? That's not bad. Hey.
What is that? Oh, that's not a nice baby.
I agree, Pumpkin Princess.
Say hi.
Hey. Hey. No. Whoop, whoop.
My God, Julia hates her.
Why should I bring her to Canada? She's not affectionate. What are you doing?
Exactly. This cat isn't providing the emotional support that I need from it. It's not about me taking care of this animal. It's what this animal can provide to me. So, screw you, Julia.
Bye, guys.
Some losers reported the GoFundMe, so hold off on donations until we appeal and answer their questions. You people are reporting are so effing pathetic and have no lives whatsoever. LMAO.
Oh God, here we go, Pete's.
Basically, I helped set it up. Like, that's all it was. I helped her set it up.
God, I haven't seen Pete's in so long. He looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. Pumpkin Princess. I think she's going to leave the cat, but says she's going to try to bring her. Yeah, I think she wants the money that people would give her to support her bringing the cat, which is like thousands of dollars, I think. So, yeah.
This is why it's under my name, which I'm not happy about. I don't like the fact that it's under my name. I don't like my name being attached to it.
But yet, you let it happen. So, I don't really feel too sorry for Pete's either, you know? All right, so this next one we've got, which is Foodie Beauty, says Syria is dangerous and wants to leave ASAP. So this is, I think, her most recent one. So we're finally caught up. Nicole, Pete's and Chantal probably have the same hairline. Yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet. But to be fair, she used to have a cute little widow's peak, and now, well, now we're here. So
Canada, do we do old-fashioned traditional pieces? Depends what era. Shut up, RGM. We did block the comments here.
talking about Sasa and the gross comments someone said in the live stream. Okay.
Loser, get out of here. Thank you.
So she just said she did block him. No, you didn't say shit, didn't address it, didn't call the person out, and they kept saying it repeatedly.
Go tell that to reaction channels. They don't care about her because they talk about her in a negative way. I was positive on my channel. I tried to do something good for her. I did do something good for her. And you're not going to take that away from me. So go freak out somewhere else. Bye. I'm not in the mood for your shit. Yeah, her family is way better off because of this. So those of you who helped her, thank you. And we continue to in many ways, like I said. And I especially don't have to prove it to anybody who thinks that way. Y'all can sit in as the world turns. Thank you. No, I can't put the GoFundMe under my name. No, he didn't say that. I saw his live.
So somebody in her comments said, can you do the GoFundMe under your name? Pete said he didn't want it to be involved last night.
Strawberries. Liar. Because he would have preferred to use a different name if he'd known it would have shown. Because you're allowed to fundraise for somebody. It's my bank information on there. So I didn't lose the GoFundMe. They just paused us being able to take funds. Or me, I should say. But I'm not going to be getting the funds anyways. But I'm not going to take the funds now. I'm going to have, like, it's all, I'm going to have family pay for whatever I need from it. But I'm allowed to use PayPal. So that's why it's in there. I just can't use the fundraiser, is what they told me. I can.
So apparently the GoFund is gone now, which I'm sure was mass flagged. Mellow Maggot, she appears to be smoking Grandpa's screwdriver. Yeah. Like she really needs to have a freaking shisha too with all of her health problems. Final Love Bites. Foodie is more mad at people calling the creep out than the actual creep. Yeah, of course she is. She has already proved herself to be a PDF sympathizer. So is anybody really surprised?
If you go look at my community tab and Google it, we hate Chantal in Syria. It's so boring. When I said that I miss Canada also, I want to go home, I want to go back. Oh, we're going to try to sabotage everybody. We're psychotic. I know, peasant. I'm just trying to get home. And this people who are moaning, why should we pay for? You did not give a dime of your money to me. So why are you crying? Do you have a problem with what else does with their money? It's not your business. Even if you were planning to help, but you want to know my business, no, then don't help me. You're not entitled to that information just because I'm asking for help. And obviously, how is it scam if I'm raising the money and I'm going to be using it to move exactly what I need it for, So you seem upset. I'm just tired of the BS. I think you would be too. Let's be real. So I was saying I can receive normal PayPal donations, but not do the fundraiser through them. So I will, but they reinstated my PayPal, and that's what they told me. So somebody sent me, thank you to whoever sent, I always reply with a thank you to whoever sends something. And, stop explaining myself. Yeah. So yeah, I just got home not long ago. We left early, and I feel like a villain because they were kind of not wanting us to leave. And then we were there till about 8. And to me, that's a long time. 7 hours. I don't know. To me, that's
Miscellaneous Cell said Chantal could be given $1 million to spend on travel and the content would still be boring. Sealing in a hotel and getting room service. So riveting. Yeah, I mean, just look at what she did when she went to, what was it, Thailand and Cuba, like Kuwait. Like she did nothing but what she's always done.
enough. But then, I feel like they were upset because I wanted to go, because I'm very just tired of mentally exhausted from socializing. So I felt really bad because I feel like they want to spend more time because they like spending time with us. It's not like they're trying to torture me. It's just that ugh. I feel bad trying to.
Sherry, Chantal, and Amber both love to mock people. Yeah, well, for one, it's because they're immature and they have no brain power to actually say anything of substance. But they're the first ones to be like, oh, fat shaming. Oh, you're this, you're Islamophobic. Oh, you're that. But they're the ones that are that way. So it's just classic deflection.
Blame my mental health, and I get exhausted being around. There was a lot of people, and after about 3 hours, screaming children, it just really gets to my brain. And I mean that in the nicest way. That's just how I am. I'm trying to be true to myself, right? I'm just being honest. I know people, from the West will understand, and it's very helpful, I do want to go sooner than later because, just really, want to. And yeah. So I'm just kind of I don't know. I'm just worried about things getting volatile again. So I kind of want to go sooner than later. No, volatile with the situation here. People are getting murdered in their shops. There was.
Oh, now all of a sudden you're concerned about Syria and your personal safety? Where before, when everybody was telling her all these things, it's fine, you guys are just being haters. You don't know what's going on over here. The Western media is wrong. So it's we're finding levels to the desperation now of her trying to find these funds. So it wasn't enough for her to say, oh, we're broken up. People weren't buying that. It wasn't enough then to say, oh, well, I need to bring Julia. Here's a breakdown of everything I'll need. That wasn't working. So now she's got to try to instill fear in her audience and make them think that if you guys don't give me this money, then I'm physically in jeopardy. Okay, I see where this is going.
2 men who got killed in their shops today in our town, near our town anyway. Oh my God. I'm not even answering that. It's not me who set up the GoFundMe, right? It was Pete. So he has to withdraw the money in Canada. That's why. But see, half brain. They can't even.
So Barbecue Chillin' put, excuse me if I'm ignorant here, but how can Pete's withdraw the money if it's going to your bank account? Well, I'm going to assume that maybe he has access to the account in some way, or, he could maybe Venmo it to himself. I don't know. I don't know what Canada has, but some kind of electronic transfer. Who knows?
And figure that out. It's not going to Salah. It's not your business. It's going towards my moving. Anyways, no, I don't have a joint account with Pete's. It's a GoFundMe. If you don't want to donate, mind your damn business. It's not attached to his bank account, but I can easily set.
Mind your damn business, as she is spouting this on a public platform that is open to the court of public opinion.
That's for him money. Like, he can easily take it out or whatever, you know? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I might just use it. I don't know. We'll see. Like, whenever I get there, if I have the money in the GoFundMe, I can withdraw it when I get there and use it to pay rent or whatever. Terry, I have a job. Are you saying that just because people have a job? There's people with 3 jobs who still can't afford things. You don't know my full financial situation. Are you going to donate? No. So then shut it. Why are people pocket watching so obsessively? Why? Get a job. Yeah, I got a job here. You'd all report me. So get a life. I just feel like who I am, and I hate that feeling. I feel like I've had to change so much of myself to try to fit in and appeal to other people. Like, no, I'm done with that. I am who I am. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm tired of, like, I feel like, you know, and I'm not like downing the culture because I respect it, obviously, but I feel like I've for a long time tried to fit in and I don't. I had to change who I am. I have to be someone else. And I'm tired of that. Like, I don't want to. I want to be me. And I don't know. And I want to not be ashamed of who I am. I feel like I'm ashamed. Like, I'm, you know, like, I feel like
Well, to be fair, there's probably a few things that you should be more shameful of about yourself, like how you're a huge piece of shit dumpster fire. You're gross in multitude of ways, but I guess that would require much more self-awareness than either one of these idiots are capable of.
especially because I can't have kids. I feel like I'm looked down on by certain people. And I don't want to feel that way because where I'm from, there's a lot of women who don't have kids. I don't want to be part of a culture where everyone has a million kids and it's like normal and, you know, people pressure, there's like pressure, like, I don't know. I don't want to be part of that anymore. And I don't mean that.
Who would try to pressure you? I think we all understand that you should not be responsible for the life of an animal, let alone a child. Like, Jesus. Miscellaneous Cell. She doesn't respect the culture. She spent 3 years and never bothered to learn the language, learn to wear a hijab, nothing. Exactly. Very well said. I mean, and it's not like she hasn't had the time or the resources to do it. She has nothing else to do other than grow her mind and in her life. And she can't be bothered to do that. Dino Love Bites. Scamming is a job. Does that mean that my cat's habit of cuddling to get extra treats is actually a full-time job? Yes. Yes. I hope your cat is getting proper benefits.
In a bad way. I mean that with respect. But anyway, you don't need them to be complete. But in this culture, yes, you do. Salah has never made me feel that way, though. That's why I've gotten this far. You know, I've always been fighting this insecurity. I don't talk about, there's so many personal feelings I don't talk about online, you know, because I've kind of been in denial about it. Like, no, that's not who I am anymore. I'm, you know, a traditional wife, and I'm not like, and if we both have different needs in life, the mature and responsible thing to do is go separate ways, even if we love each other. Yeah. No, they know I can't have kids, and that's the thing. Life is too short. Like Breezif, like life is too short to feel inadequate, especially when you can surround yourself in an environment.
The way she's explaining this almost makes me think that, like, it's being brought up as a topic, whether it's in front of her or not. Like, basically, like, Salah, why do you have this wife that can't give you children? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, that's kind of how the vibe I'm getting here.
Where you feel whole, you know? And I'm not, like, again, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's just, it's literally like fitting a circle, because I'm a circle, shape into a square little box that I'm just not made for. And yes, it took me a while to realize that. And I've tried because I love Salah, and I do love a lot of things about the culture, maybe to visit, but for permanent, it's not going to work. So I'm trying to enjoy myself now. This is the longest you've ever done anything. Yeah, because I did have a really good time with Salah. A lot of it. I really had a good time in Kuwait. You know, most of the time. Thailand, we were watching the vlogs again. We were showing some company we had here some of the vlogs, and you know, I really enjoyed that. But you know,
did you show them the embarrassing footage of you getting in and out of the tuk-tuk, or? Because I'm sure that's the content they want to see.
He understands too, because he understands that's the reason he doesn't want to go to Canada, because he's afraid of that culture shock, having seen me go through it, you know, like getting kind of like, I need to go back to my culture because like that's just who I am, and that's not going to change, and I don't feel like I should have to change. If it would just be natural, fully, like I haven't been coming online and complaining about it a lot. Sometimes, yes, maybe at first, Strawberries, he was more open-minded, But no, I said you're pretty traditional for somebody who claimed to be open-minded when I met you. It's very limited for me opportunity-wise. I'm somebody who's very career-oriented. And I know, like, if I didn't have as many health problems that prevented me from doing more, and, you know, I feel like I just want to work on, like, you know, my channel, and certain things really mean a lot to me, you know? So I can't picture just like being just a housewife, but nothing wrong if you are. You're probably not a YouTuber, and, you know, there's limited things to do here. And I get bored very easy.
The thing is, if you want to be a housewife, that's fine, especially if you have kids, you've got a lot going on, you've got a lot to do. It's basically its own job, just maintaining a household. But the fact that she's like trying to make it seem like, I don't want to be just a housewife, bitch, you were less than that before. You were literally a lump on a log in a house covered in filth that never did anything except lay around, show your ass on the internet, and eat. So why she's trying to act like she's going to do bigger and better things with her life? Like, really?
So right now I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730, okay, saved from you guys. So thank you. And then I have,
How much did she just say? I wasn't listening.
okay, saved. So right now I put it on my community tab, but I have there's limited things to do here, and I get bored very easy. So right now I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730, okay, saved from you guys. So thank you. And then I have $377 on GoFundMe, but it's frozen. And people are saying, why would you think about a villa?
So damn near $2,000 so far that she's gotten. Just thinking what really could have been done with that money. I mean, I got some stuff I could do, but those people that were donating to her, like, my God, donate to your local animal shelter or something. Anything other than this bitch. Not trying to say don't do it, but you know what I mean.
Why don't you just go for an apartment? Because apartments, like the one bedroom, look at that small crappy one bedroom I was in. $1,400, no utilities included. When you can get a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom villa, a beautiful villa with like a washer, dryer in it, AC, all that stuff for like $2,100. That is more worth it to me. Get more money from YouTube if I can go and do more.
You know, more space for her to fill with boxes. Why not? Lucia, the family must think Salah has lost his mind. I think that they probably had an understanding before she came over there that, hey, I'm bringing this woman over. This is what I'm going to get out of her. It's going to help my life. We're going to get this money. I'm going to go to Canada. To me, that makes sense. And they probably understand the grift there. If anything, now they're probably like, thank God this bitch is leaving. Salah, you're finally coming to your senses because that shit wasn't working out. 3 years wasted.
It's very restricted here. I can't vlog. I can't even like go live in the house, like in one spot. It's kind of boring, you know? When did I say I wasn't going to return the money if I don't go? Did you donate username or be so for real yourself? You didn't even donate. I'm not in an emergency dire, like I won't leave tomorrow. I don't have to leave tomorrow so far, but 2 people got killed today, which isn't a good sign. But I said this from the get-go before I asked for donations. Basically screamed, hey, Katie, that I'm going to try to raise money to leave sooner. If I don't, then I will wait till I save it. That's it. It's fireworks. You can, yeah, that is fireworks. You can hear the at the end. If it's not possible for her to come for some reason, Salah will take care of her. He's the dad. He's the second parent. Listen, people steal views from me. They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off my content and berating me every day. I'm not entitled to ask for some help so I can like go set my life back up and try to improve my entertainment for you guys, you know. Whatever.
Rampage, thanks for being here,
Oh,
BB.
sorry. I know I see you, Be Free. Hey, Texas. $8 for Cheeto Puffs? Listen, go to No Frills. Their chips are $1 something. Hey, Windhammer. I don't know how much it is to fly with Julia. That's why I'm, being conservative with what I ask for. It will be fine if Julia stays with Salah, especially if the travel is too hard on her. People underestimate how hard that kind of travel is for a pet. That's why I didn't want to take BBJ and Sam, because they are right, Jenny.
Well, obviously she doesn't care. She with having this animal travel from Kuwait to Syria, and now, she don't care to put this animal through anything. Sure, it's not good for the animal to be under sedation. You think she cares? Just like Amber Lynn taking those freaking cats and dog 19 hours in the car. Like, you stupid ass bitch.
Sam, number one, BBJ was like 100 in human years, maybe 150. She was Mr. Burns, and she's not well. So traveling to the Middle East is not just like going a few hours. It's like 24 hours of traveling or so, depending how long your layover is. And Sam, he's a long hair cat. I don't know. I was afraid of him overheating. I was just really afraid, and I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. And I'm afraid for Julia too, but they charged like maybe 300.
Bitch, you weren't afraid. You were more than happy to get rid of those cats because that's what you wanted to do, and you don't give a damn who suffers. It's like you had these animals for years and years and years, and she just reluctantly gave them away, or was joking about putting BBJ down. Like, it's because they don't have the normal care and conscious of all of us. It's nothing means anything to them. Bye, Squigs. Thanks for being here, BB, and thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate that so much. Looks like we've got Cynthia P. Welcome to the Skeleton Society. Again, thank you, Squigs. Appreciate it.
US, I think, to bring Julia from Kuwait to Syria, and that's only like a couple hour flight. Butterflies, I don't think you have. I don't know if you're lacking brain cells, if you were dropped as a child, but scamming means raising money and not using it for its intended purpose. I'm not dry begging, I'm wet begging. And nobody.
Miscellaneous Cell, she doesn't have love or respect for animals. They're just props to her. Yeah. And it's literally all about, again, what are these animals providing to me? It's about the comfort that these animals give to her. It's not about, oh, I can provide this animal that needs a home, a loving environment, proper health care, food, shelter, love, attention. No. It's always just been about, oh, well, when I'm lonely, I can hug this cat. I mean, just look at the filth that poor Sam and BBJ were living in. It's freaking appalling. Dinah Love Bites, hate Amber and Foodie with pets. Luckily, their pets have never been seriously sick. They couldn't handle that. I know they could never clean diarrhea all day, drive to vets 2 times a day. Happened to me. Well, I mean, look at BBJ. Her poor nails growing into her feet. I think BBJ was in a pretty sad state when she was given over to FFG. So luckily, it seems like now she is getting the proper care. But same with poor Twinkie. I mean, God only knows. And then you've got Rarity, who we don't even know what happened to her. So yeah, these freaking idiots should not have access to animals, people. Like, we need to put them on the island. What do we call it? Chungus Island. Shoot them in a cannon, put them on an island by themselves where they cannot affect anybody but themselves. Rampage, I think that's when they went to Thailand. They ended up staying longer than expected. The money she owes him, 9K, that's why the 10K grift, she needs to repay him back the money. Could be. I don't know if I was always under the impression that she gave him money before she came over, and that was kind of her like, I love you, Salah. But who knows? We'll never get the actual truth. Miscellaneous Cell, yes for Chungus Island. Chungus, in the Chungus. I love Chungus. Yeah, for real though. I'm being dead serious when I say that these 2 a-holes need to be like isolated to where they cannot harm anybody or any animals anymore. And who knows, maybe with only coconuts and raw fish, they might lose a pound or 2, but it's hard to say.
Nobody has to pay for anything, Tilly. Did you pay for anything? No? Shut it. Yes, I am rude to people like you. What, do you want a hug after you're accusing me of scamming people? I don't think so. You come in here accusing me of scamming people and then say I'm rude when I'm responding to your rudeness. We did sell the ring.
Yeah, Sherry, who eats who first? Yeah, I didn't think of that. Well, let's think about that for a second. Who would win in a physical altercation between Chantal and Amber? They've got no weapons. Maybe they each get like a coconut or something in their hand, to try to conk the other one over the head. God, you know what? I really don't know, because they're both in horrible physical condition. Amber is younger, but she's bigger. They're both about the same height. See a few people saying Chantal. I don't know. Chantal gets winded almost instantly. So not to say that Amber doesn't. Yeah, it's probably going to be Chantal just because she's a little more mobile, but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Of the ring is sad. Well, you know, I don't like wearing rings anyways.
Yeah. Dino Love Bites. I didn't even think of that. Amber's bigger and has a history of my money's on her. You know what? She loves to throw stuff. She'd probably just throw the coconut at Chantal's head, and then Chantal goes down. Then Amber just, overpowers her by laying on her. It makes a lot of sense. I can see it going either way.
And if it will help me, I don't know if I want to tell people because you know how reaction channels are, you know. And I'm going to split that with obviously Salah because he bought the ring and he's trying to set up a life here. Like I said, he just bought a car with cash, which is thousands of dollars. He did that before I was playing.
Pumpkin Princess. Amber honestly could fall on Foodie and do some damage. Well, remember, she did fall on Emily, apparently. And Emily was totally traumatized in the reenactment that Amber gave us. So, like, why did you do that? Well, you are ginormous, and having a 600-pound mass fall on your body probably don't feel too good.
Leaving, and he needs a car and other things. Like, you know, we just, you know, so now I'm at, okay, what's 1,700 plus 13, whatever. 3K!
Oh my God. So now she's at 3,000.
That's right. From Carefree, the big super chats.
Where are the receipts for Sasa? First off, anyone who didn't give a dime can shut the F up. Second, she's in school. I've posted receipts of her in school. The money was given to her parents. I'm not posting receipts of how much they paid for school, transport, etc., so that her school can be doxxed and so that leech reaction channels can make content about it even more. It is my channel. And leech. She is family, and if I want to post a pic update with her parents' permission, I can do what I want. Don't like the attitude of this post? Oh well. Foodie Beauty and Sass is coming back soon. Haters have brains, I swear. 1 minute they demand receipts on Sasa, and then the next they freak if I post an update of her in school. Now that's the last of it I will address. I raised money for Sasa's special private school for her clothes, transport, and help with her family. Thank you to the kind people for making a difference in her and her family's lives. I posted proof she was in school. If that's not good enough, that's too bad. And if you think for a second we will scam little family we are with almost every day, you are sick in the head. And you know what else you can do anyway. I've addressed this enough, so that's it. Moving on. People are freaking over $1,000 to help a disabled child and their family are sick. Stay away from me, FFS. They don't sound like they're breaking up. What exactly do you want from us? Is there a single universal compartment?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that you guys are still calling each other pet names might be one of the biggest giveaways. I don't know.
For when people decide to separate, do we need to scream and shout and hate one another? I've said numerous times that this is an amicable separation. We are not separating because we fight too much or don't love each other. It's because the bees is calling and I wanna to what? That's horrible. She really addressed this serious subject with the bees is calling. That's crazy. And I want a Villa 2.0 era. We want different things in life. Okay, so to clarify, I double checked with PayPal and I Googled it also, and I'm allowed to use my PayPal and I have people send me money to it. I just can't do the fundraiser, but that's okay. We are waiting on the GoFundMe. But in the meantime, if you want to contribute to getting me home sooner, you can do so here. I want to thank you all so much for those who helped. It's only been 3 days since I started trying to raise help to move back, and I'm almost at 1,700. There is $370 in the GoFundMe frozen while they check into the fundraiser, which they do when people report over and over because they are sad creatures. So if that goes... Oh, my cat just sneezed.
Did you hear that, Rampage? You're a sad creature. I think she also said hag or something else earlier.
Bless you. So if that goes through, I'll have $2,000. So we are only 2K away from the 10K needed. Thank you to those who helped. I will not forget you.
No, she will almost instantly forget you. She doesn't give a shit. All right, well, that was a lot. And it seems that things are just ever evolving in Goro World. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, I have been tuned out a little bit just because freaking idiots. Plus, with Amber not around, what do we have to live for? You know?
Ah, jeez. Well, will Foodie meet her goal? Will things continue to go as they are now, where her and Sella are being pretty amicable to each other? But I love the fact that she's like, we still love each other. And yeah, bitch, we saw how much he loved you when he dumped that water in your face this last time. That to me was like, whew, talk about disrespect, but what else is new? So I want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight on this live. Again, we're going to try to do more of these. I'm going to try to get more into the swing of things. I've been slacking majorly when it comes to my rage bone duties. So thank you all so much for your support of my teeny tiny channel. I just want to give a couple quick thank yous again to Squigs for the Rage Bone membership, Catty Kitty for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Jojo and Squigs gifted another membership, so thank you all. And then, of course, Sherry with her 10 gifted memberships. Always so generous, Sherry. Thank you so much. So again, welcome to all our new members. Be sure to join the Discord. Thank you all for joining tonight and chatting. Always fun. You guys are hilarious. So hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.